Whoa,
Hey guys,
no.
it's another Tuesday. You know what that means? Do you know? Do you know what it means?
Time to shave my belly button?
Maybe is that a weekly thing?
You do it once a week just
Okay,
to keep it down.
real talk. Is there a special shaving thing? Here's what I'm imagining: a rod with like a kind of a saw blade on the outside. Maybe it does like a spinneroo. It's real thin though.
Now, here's what it is.
It also depends on how big your belly button is.
Now, here's what it is. You have like a thimble deal. You weren't wrong with the rod, but you have a thimble, and it's got tiny, not too sharp blades. So you just
okay. So you're saying it's kind of like a cheese grater?
you kind of jam her in there, yeah.
That's a no-brainer. I feel like the more expensive version's probably gonna be like what I described.
Nah, dude.
Really? They're all just like, you know how like there's like an entry level.
If it ain't fixed, don't break it.
There's like an entry level toothbrush. It's like
If it ain't fixed, don't break it.
like a plastic
That's what I
stick
say.
with like a piece of floss on it. But like the high end ones are
Listen,
like made of diamonds.
This is the first time you ever heard of this. I'm kind of an expert.
You're right. You do have a weekly obligation.
I have a weekly ritual.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I just maybe there's room for me to enter that market though.
No.
What's that about?
Nope.
You don't think my belly button shaving rod wouldn't take off? Dude, that's what everyone said about electric razors before Norelco walked in the scene. Before Remington Steele got in there.
Nope.
You kidding me, dude?
Nope. Let's talk about something else.
Yo,
dumb.
It's all gonna be dumb.
Yeah, that's true.
We got nothing.
Yeah, we don't not have anything.
Dude, I was listening to the radio today, and here's the deal, guys. We're sort of like radio show hosts, right? Think about it.
Yeah, I've always thought that as well.
And so I often listen to the radio, guys. Guys, they were really light on video game content this week, if you can guess. So the thing is, like, I've been hearing how other DJs do it, and there's one DJ super good on this one station. It's like 98 point something. The thing is, anytime the song's over, the dude goes 98.1. He like always goes super.
No, I know exactly what you're talking
super
about.
nuts on the nah. Like he yells the nah. Like is that what they is it like first day radio school? They teach you how to say 9 because like everyone does it.
He's actually having a mini stroke every time.
Dude, it's really intense. That's
Nah.
I feel like once we get like really high level, because we're leveling up right now, guys, and we have our own radio station, whatever numbers that would be. We're gonna have to do that too. That's the things you got to learn. You know. Okay. Do you not? I thought we had a dream together, which was being radio show hosts.
I was listening to what you were saying, and I was agreeing with my nods.
You know. Okay.
my
Well, we are going through the school, so maybe that you didn't get to. I'm a little ahead of you. You can't nod on the radio.
Well, I didn't just nod. I also and
Yeah.
everyone heard that.
No, everyone did hear that.
Everyone did heard that.
Everyone heard that. I'm just trying to let the audience know our dreams.
Dude, do you know what my dream is?
What?
I wish Steam Sale was still going on.
Hey guys, that just ended.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's funny because I literally was going to. I found out today, meaning yesterday, Monday. I found out yesterday because I saw Shogun 2 was on sale. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy it because it's super cheap." And I clicked on it. Then when it loaded the page, the sale price was off, and then it was over.
You must have clicked at
Just
exactly
like that.
1 o'clock.
Just like that.
Guys, thing is, guys, this was a bad time for a sale. The winter sale is usually better. A lot of people weren't too jazzed about this sale. They felt like it was kind of the same thing as the other ones. And so,
Dude, I felt it wasn't anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, everything was on sale.
I know I saw a lot more games not going on sale though than I would have thought. Because in like a winter sale, everything would always go on sale. Like you would have saw Brave New World go on sale, which by the way, guys, totally didn't go on sale. That wasn't cool.
It went on sale for one day.
It was an accident though.
Was it straight up an accident?
It was straight up an accident.
Oh, wow.
Because like they had it for sale and they took it off the sale.
Yeah.
And that's when that thing happened. Because like the thing is, guys, the discounts a lot of people are waiting for that before they even consider paying for stuff. So like anyone who was going to buy Brave New World would have definitely waited until that sale because everyone knew it was coming.
Yeah.
So like when they're like, oh,
but it came out literally like the week before.
I know. And so, like, they apologized to everyone, and they gave a voucher, which I think I mentioned.
Yeah.
But, like, everyone who was actually planning on buying it was definitely waiting anyway, you know? And so that's I think that's kind of stupid. Because, like, anyone who uses Steam knows there's going to be a summer sale.
Yeah, but it's not up to Steam. It's probably up to
That's
the
true.
publishers.
Well,
Publishers
yeah.
wouldn't be like, okay, we just put this game out. Now it's time to put it on sale.
I know. But, well, they do control what's on sale.
But there's probably an agreement with the publisher.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think a lot of publishers were a little bit reluctant to put their stuff on sale because there's a lot of stuff that was still pretty expensive during the sale. Like, I was hoping Last Light would go to at least 20, and it didn't.
Yeah,
Like, it didn't even go 50% off. It went 40% off.
that's true. I mean, even BioShock went 50% off.
Yeah, because like I would have considered a Last Light for 20. I would have really considered that.
Dude,
I don't have $30.
Dude, I was thinking about getting the. They had a Metro franchise pack.
You told me
It was $35 for 2033 Last Light and some of the DLC for Last Light that came out, and I was like this close to buying it.
the only DLC for Last Light is the Ranger pack, right?
Yeah, yeah, and like an RPK weapon thing
Really?
that you can get.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
So what did you buy during this incredible Steam sale?
Well, guys, like I talked about a little bit last week, this is really my first Steam sale, more or less, because I never really made much use of Steam before this year. Mm-hmm. So I only bought a few things. As Tom said, also we're trying to save up money for Otakon, which is coming up very
It's tight,
shortly.
guys. It's crunch time.
So I tried not going too nuts, and I didn't go too nuts, which feels good. I only bought 3 or 4 things for myself. Number 1 was Civilization 5, the Gold Edition, which we talked about last week a lot. I really liked that a lot. I've been playing that. It was very...
Whoa, I own Dino D-Day? When did that happen? That's awesome. Sorry, go on.
It kept me very good company during my house-sitting escapades last week that I had to do. I bought Fallout's Ultimate Editions for 3 in New Vegas because they were $5 at the time, so I scooped that up.
That's an insurance policy for later.
Yeah. Scooped that up. And I also bought a game called Awesome Knots, which was recommended to me by a
Have
friend.
you played that yet?
I have not.
I've
been so close to playing.
Guys, we were gifted that by a very generous fan. I was on my account, not
Yeah.
account. And so I've always he insisted it was great, and I have always meant to get around to playing it. I just haven't yet.
Dude, not Tom. Mike bought it too.
Right?
Yeah, and he was talking about how we should all play together.
Get him on that.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play it, but I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, too much Civ.
It's not even been Civ. It's me having to get back to real life because
That's not okay.
my house setting things over.
No one's interested in that.
And then I also bought you Monopoly.
What, me? Thank you for the gift.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew about it.
Yeah. We already played it a little bit.
That's very exciting for you. Are you still be honest? Are you still considering maybe getting a new computer in the near future? Maybe not near future.
It's still in the back of my mind. I have to juggle some things around because I might be not staying where I currently am. So, but it's definitely there in my mind.
Are we going to have to turn the show into a long distance phone call?
Maybe
Oh, jeez.
maybe do it like a phone sex thing.
When you
With
first
other-
started saying sex, I was confused, and then you still went on with it.
with each other's girlfriends.
Oh, right. That's going to be I guess really far in the future then.
But no, yeah, I mean it's something I have given thought about, but it's just because I do want to get a PS4 too, and I know
Dude, if you're gonna
I know
get
what you're gonna say
And you know I'm right.
is, well, if you get a new computer, you're not gonna need a PS4.
Which is 100% true.
It's not 100% true because there's still exclusives I'm gonna want.
What's that? Metal Gear Solid comes out for PC? Who cares?
It's not just that. There's all the other stuff. I don't think Watch Dogs is coming out for PC,
It might not be.
which I really want to play because that game looks awesome.
Is that a PS4 game?
It's. I think it's doing dual release for both generations.
Oh, I thought it was a PS3 game.
No. It's both coming out for whatchamacallit. Also,
Dang.
I don't know if Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be coming out for.
It was announced to be coming out for both generations.
No, for PC.
Oh, PC. It's going to come out for PC. I'm pretty confident about that. The thing is,
Red Dead Redemption never came out for PC.
there's actually talk that that's going to come too, because apparently there's now Rockstar announced they have like a new department for porting over games that haven't been ported yet.
Oh, neat.
So a lot of people were like discussing that, but also a lot of computer dudes are a little bit skeptical of a GTA 5 on the PC because GTA 4 on the PC blows huge chunks.
Yeah, see there you go.
It's one of the worst optimized games in the history of PC gaming.
Dude, I wonder if we could talk to A friend of mine just got married to someone who works at Rockstar, and I wonder if we could get him on sometime and talk to him and how much.
Dude, what kind of big shot is he though? Is he like some? Is he like one of the head honchos, or is he like a knuckle dragger?
I mean, he's not like a name that anyone's ever heard of.
Is he a janitor?
He's not a janitor. He does like actual stuff. I think
is he a code janitor?
I think he's a programmer.
I wish I was a programmer. I'm just an incredibly famous radio show.
He's got the scoops on stuff. He said his first project was Red Dead Redemption.
I wish I was a Red Dead Redemption guy.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could do something with him at some point. I don't know how much
maybe.
he could actually.
We've always talked about talking to people, and we just never do it.
People talking to people. We talked to Baz a few times, twice.
He's a famous guy.
Yeah,
he made all of the games you ever heard of.
But yeah, so that's pretty much that was my Steam sale. I got a few trading cards that I don't really care too much about.
Don't know much about trading cards, guys. It's the new thing Steam's doing where they give you a free card for some reason. They can be crafted into stuff, but they also can be straight up sold on some kind of black market of trading cards.
I would probably say it's more of a gray market.
Why would you say that? Oh, because it's officially sanctioned?
It's a blurred line.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
Between official sanction and seediness.
It's basically not seedy at all, but it is peer-to-peer, I think.
No, but I just like saying gray market.
It's cool. I really like it.
Tom, what'd you buy on Steam sale?
Well, guys, as you
That's
know...
what everyone cares about.
As you know, guys, I'm the PC gamer here in the room.
It's true. He is.
So, the thing is, as a veteran Steam sailor, we call him... No. The thing is, I came to the very devastating conclusion that I already own virtually every video game ever made on Steam.
Or at least the ones that you care about.
Oh, even some of the ones I don't care about, friend.
Yeah, but you know, there's still a lot you don't care about and don't have.
Yeah. So, first, let me tell you my disappointments, guys. The games I wanted to buy but didn't are Metro Last Light, Dishonored, and some... Actually, that's probably it. I think that's the only two things.
Dude, even Mike pulled the trigger on Dishonored.
Now, guys, a lot of you might be asking the question here, and you should take that question back for legal reasons. Didn't you guys do a Let's Play of Dishonored? Shh. Nobody has to know about that.
That was different.
Although, you'd have to be one of the 20 people who watched it. So anyway, I wanted to get that and I didn't, and Last Light just didn't go down. Also, Brave New World, because that didn't go down, and I can't see pulling the trigger on a $30 thing there. I can't do 30, guys. Can't do 30 on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even like a standalone thing. Like, if it was like a Fall of the Samurai, which is essentially its own game.
Yeah, that was I think, 15 still. Is that 30?
No, I think it's 30.
Well, that one was worth 30.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This
is like a straight-up expansion where, like...
But people do say this is, like, the best expansion ever.
No, I also wanted to get it really bad. I was disappointed it didn't go on sale. But honestly, I didn't think it was going to because it came out like the week before Steam sale.
I expect... I'm used to them being a little bit more ballsy about it, though, going on sale. Because people really are waiting for it. But I figure once it's clearly not on sale, people probably then go for it. Because they still want it, but it wouldn't be on sale, you know? Anyway, so the things I did buy... I bought XCOM. Well, I think I mentioned that last time.
Yeah.
Well, the things I mentioned last time was XCOM, the sniper game, Age of Empires 2, and I think I mentioned Sanctum 2. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Sanctum 2.
I was going to buy Sanctum 1.
You should buy Sanctum 1.
Oh, no, I was going to buy Sanctum 2. Oh, it was like one of those community sales things, and I was going to buy it if it went on sale like super low, but nobody voted for it. So.
This community, I'm telling you, voting for some nonsense. They're voting for stuff like Infested Survivor Stories, which is like, if you ever actually look that game up, it's like riddled with like unbelievable douchebag developer things. Because the game used to be called War Z, which was a total ripoff of DayZ. DayZ?
Yeah.
It's like a daisy, like a flower.
Yeah. I've heard of DayZ before.
Yeah, they totally ripped off all their customers and like are terrible and all the programming was bad. But they still put the game on sale like 100 times in the Steam sale. Anyway.
Well, it sounds good.
It sounds good.
The way you tell it, I
still haven't played Sanctum 2, but I will. Anyway, I got the Borderlands 2 Season Pass because Borderlands 2 is great. Guys, exciting news about Borderlands. If you didn't know it, it's news about like 2 years ago. Apparently the PC version is capable of doing split screen mode thanks to some really smart modders out there. You can, with a single copy of this game, play with 2 people, and it's even got some really cool settings. Like... If you were to have, let's say you have 2 monitors, you could have one instance of the game running on each monitor.
That's cool.
Which is really cool. Guys, smart programmers and modders, that's the key to PC gaming, dudes. Anyway, I got Blood Dragon, Far Cry 3, which we've mentioned on the show many times.
Yeah,
Pretty sure we had an episode about it.
You really should play that.
I really should play it.
It's a ton of fun.
I haven't yet. I bought Fuel because it was $1.
Did you ever finish Far Cry 3? Did you ever beat it?
No.
Okay.
It's something with that game, it just lost my interest. I think I mentioned that before.
See, well, the nice thing about Blood Dragon is it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's not too long, not too short.
Yeah, I think
So you're like just comfortable enough with what you get.
Yeah. That's why I think it'd probably be good.
Yeah.
I got the season pass for Borderlands 2, like I said. The weird thing is, here's something I don't like, is that you can have a season pass of a thing, but it doesn't include all the DLCs. That seems wrong.
Now, DLC, it's outlined just as specific.
I know, but like, come on, man. Admit it's lame.
I don't know what to tell you.
Because essentially the season pass for Borderlands 2 means that it's all the more expensive ones that are going to come out.
It's the story DLC.
It's the story DLCs, the big expansion packs things.
But you still got like Krieg and Gage, right?
No.
Really?
Yeah, those are separate things you have to buy.
I thought you got those.
No, you don't get those. You don't get any of the skins or anything. Like that really came across to me as like more money grubbing from that.
Really? I could because
100% confident.
Because when
100%.
when mutual friend bought it on the Green Man games, he got all that stuff.
It probably included all that, but the season pass itself does not. Like the actual thing called the season pass does not include those things, and you have to get the other things separately. I mean, they were only like $3, but still.
Oh yeah, that's just more money.
When I think about a season pass, like it's a season pass for DLC, that's what I think it is. You know, that's what it should be in my heart.
Yeah, but I think I've always assumed I've always assumed that season pass is a lot more of the story stuff, and then like
dude, I don't know. I feel like it should be everything. It's just trying to get more money from me. That's all I think. Anyway, watched a bunch of DLCs we're not going to talk about. I bought Demigod, which is a game I've always wanted to play but never got to, and I still haven't yet. But in case you don't know anything about it...
Wait, you bought the Mechanomancer pack?
Yeah, I had to buy them individually.
Oh, you did just buy them?
Yeah, I just straight up bought them.
Oh.
Because they didn't come in that. Anyway, I bought both the characters yet. But anyway, Demigod's this game. It's an RTS game similar to like an Age of Empires, except you have like one massive unit who is essentially like the god of your people.
Yeah.
Who also can come with you and like is like a really important thing, but it's also unbelievably strong. That always appealed to me as a person who likes really strong things. So I hope to play that in the near future because it looked awesome and it was a childhood dream to play it. And then I bought Final Fantasy VII because it finally went on sale.
Did you start playing any of that yet?
No, I think, guys, you were waiting for it. That might be my vacation game. Right? I was originally going to do Final Fantasy X too. It might be Final Fantasy VII.
Dude, yeah.
Final Fantasy VII is a way better game than X 2. We all know that.
It's a way better game than most games.
And it's real. I don't want to say I want to see how it stands up because obviously it's going to be great.
Yeah, I mean, you might find the battle system to be a little dated, but
I don't think I will because it's kind of the epitome of perfect turn-based games.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You might say that anything that isn't like that game is bad.
You might say that other games suck.
I say that things are bad video games. That's what I might say.
That's true.
But that's how I made out like a bandit.
Interesting.
I ended up paying about $80 total.
I did a gentleman's 25.
Yeah, it seemed like I paid more than I thought I did, but that's always how they get you. I'm always like, this was a light one for $200.
I was pretty comfortable with everything that I bought. There wasn't any like when I went back and did all the counting in my head, I wasn't surprised by my totals or anything.
I was very enticed by buying stuff for the sake of cards until I thought about the fact that I don't care about cards.
Until you thought how stupid that was?
Like, dude, I'm very easily manipulated by dumb things like that.
No, that's true.
And I'm like, I'm like $3 from a card here, bro. And it happened to me too many times, and I had to use...
luckily for me, I didn't know how to get cards, so
It tells you when you buy stuff. But I was like, let's be disciplined. My life is about discipline now. Let's figure this out. Don't buy this stupid thing. And it took all of my power to do that, and I did it somehow. But that's how they get you, I think.
That's probably pretty true.
You know, and so whatever. I'm glad that I already own everything cool that I ever wanted, and I don't have to worry about this.
Yeah, I think the biggest disappointment really is Last Light because that was one.
That's when we were waiting.
That's when
we were waiting for this.
That's when we started, like when it came out, we're like, just wait for summer sale because it'll be cheap and we'll buy it and then it's gonna be awesome. And then it wasn't.
They just didn't make it cheap enough. It's like they knew everyone was waiting for that, and that's what bothered me. Is that usually like the developers would be a little bit cooler about this and they'd be like, all right, we're gonna put it on sale because it's gonna seriously just like make a ton of money. But they were like, yeah, we'll do it, 20%. I was like, ugh.
Also, here's another secret problem. The regular Steam screen is not as aesthetically pleasing as the summer sale screen.
It also looks very sad.
Yeah, it's kind of empty.
Yeah, it makes you remember the olden days.
Yeah,
your Steam sale.
You're just like, ah.
All right, guys.
Steam sale.
Enjoy the song. We'll see you in a few minutes.
All right, the actual song. Shut up, you big jerk. I mean, what?
Hey, guys.
Sorry, I was talking to...
That big jerk out there?
You know who you are.
You know who you are. Guys, welcome to our incredibly thrilling second half.
Section 2.
Section 2 of your textbooks. Guys, we're professionals, and we're doing a professional show.
That's true.
That's why I'm not looking at my phone. Dude, here's the thing. Popular radio show we listen to, every fudging day... Those dudes are literally playing Candy Crush while they're doing the show.
Or Words with Friends.
Now, here's my question. Why do these games not appeal to us, the mega non-casuals?
Okay.
I have a lot of family members who like these Candy Crush things.
We played Words with Friends.
I wasn't enthralled with it.
I thought it was fun, but I always liked Scrabble, too.
Yeah, it was never that interesting to me. But I did play it. I played Draw Something briefly, too. But that's only because my friends told me to do it.
Yeah.
I never was like... Yo, dudes, we need to play Words with Friends. I
literally don't know what Candy Crush Saga is at all.
Candy Crush Saga is essentially Tetris. Well, let me rephrase that. It's very, very similar to Tetris Attack. So you have blocks, and you are given certain missions in each board.
Okay.
To clear certain pieces or to clear certain things, like there's obstacles and stuff, and collect certain things. It's a very shiny game, very explodey game, flashy, and that's how they addict you.
I mean, for me, I've played a lot of those games already, so I don't really feel the need to play more.
Dude, but like a Sun's Court gamer is not going to go and even approach that kind of thing. Like, even though I'm sure those games are approachable to all dudes. Why is that, though? Is it because there's not any nudity? That's my reason.
That's probably a big part.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I just don't really... First of all, I'm not really one for playing games on the phone anyway.
It's also on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm really not on for playing games on Facebook.
Yeah, why is...
What am I, 12?
Dude, Facebook totally turns me off as a gaming platform, and I don't know why.
Dude, it's because... Here's my reason. It's because I always get, notifications to, so-and-so got 50 bonus points because he watered...
that turns me off, too.
Yeah, I'm like... This is annoying for me to watch. I can't imagine how annoying it is for everyone else who would have to put up with this.
No, you're not wrong. Guys, here's a little thing about your boy Tom C. We never said our names. My name's Tom C. Well, thing about me is I'm incredibly vindictive and hateful. And so when I see that you post a lot of stuff about Farmville, I hate Farmville and you for the rest of your lives.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it works.
Because you've officially annoyed me and you've brought something into my Facebook. And so...
You've brought something to my Facebook.
So you've got to get out.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. It's just that it's... I don't like that constant thing. Because you were playing some games on the Facebook. You were playing
I liked Song Pop a lot.
Pop.
The thing is, I only had one friend who really played it, and she got tired of it. And I was like, all right. I was also super bad at it. I'm very bad at those games. I don't think that's the reason I don't like them, though.
No.
I just don't. I want to know what the young people are playing these days, but I don't know why everyone's because you make Tetris Attack and you put it out there on the App Store, no one's playing it. But even if it's
I bet people buy Tetris.
even if it's exactly the same as Candy Crush, people want to play Candy Crush more than they want to play a Tetris Attack.
I'm not sure that.
Is it because people like candy?
That's probably not a large part of it. Because you're not wrong with like the bright colors and the explosions and like it's very gimmicky, very bright. It's very attractive. It looks good, looks clean.
Yeah.
So I think that does tend to attract a lot of people compared to like something else. Because if you notice, like from my experience, from what little experience I have playing games on the iPhone, like all of those games, they kind of had that cartoony kind of like
that really turns me off, and I don't know why.
Because like when I had Oregon Trail on here for a while,
yeah,
and I used to play that for a decent amount because I like Oregon Trail, and that was still like very cartoony and very.
They always do it with like super bubbly visuals.
Yeah, bubbly. That's a good word for it.
The only iPhone game that I ever loved with all of my heart was, you probably know it, guys,
Zombie Gunship.
Zombie Gunship, and that game is most certainly not cartoonish. That game is awesome. Because I'm going to go through my phone apps here.
Okay.
My Vidya apps. All right, we got the Impossible Game, which of course I love the Impossible Game from the Xbox days. We have a game called Eliz, which is really cool and circly, not cartoony at all. I have some random card game, Zombie Gunship. A game called Queen's Crown, Queen's Blade. I don't remember what it was.
Okay,
but it was super cartoony, like RPG game, but it was super cartoony. I think it was by it's by Cosmos. Hit Angry Birds, that one did well. Hero Academy, Gravity Guy. Those games are all like cartoony. For some reason, any game that's popular at all is very cartoony.
Yeah,
is it for kids? Is it because kids?
Well, I don't just think kids. I think it's for
slow adults.
No, I think it's just for like
simple people.
I think it's just for adults who don't really want to have to put a lot of time into like. It's a lot of satisfaction to get very, very quickly, even just visually, because you're like, bright visuals and things, and like that's like 2 seconds of time.
See, maybe we're getting to the extremes too much, where my fantasy games have to be super dark all the time, and my fun games have to be super bright all the time.
Dude, but you hate dark fantasy games.
I know, that's my problem, is I hate them. Because now we've gotten to the extremes. We never have a lighthearted fantasy romp anymore. Even your Japanese Ni no Kunis are a little dark for some reason. Why couldn't that have just been...
That's a game super dark.
Yeah, why couldn't it just be, hey, I'm a kid who's going on an adventure. It's my mom's about to turn into a zombie or something, and I got to do some necrophilia.
No, it's like
stuff.
It's like I killed my mom, and I got to do something.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why is the best top-down Zelda-style game in the past 4 years Binding of Isaac, which is totally dark and ridiculous? Why can't we just have a good Zelda-style game? Why do we gotta be dark all the time?
I think some people would say that Zeldas are good Zelda-style games.
No, I mean top-down Zelda games of the old school.
Yeah.
Not the modern day. Also, I haven't played Skyward Sword, so that's on me.
Dude, Game Grumps did not like Skyward Sword.
A lot of people don't like Skyward Sword, and I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
I think people don't like that there was an obvious love relationship. Because in most Zelda games, there's like not an obvious relationship.
No, that's very true.
And that might have been it. I don't think that would be the entire reason somebody could hate something. But people who like games are incredibly irritable about anything, apparently. So that could be it.
Irritable is a strong but also right word.
Even like the smallest thing, they'll be like, this is why this game is bad. Because that dog looks funny.
I don't like that way that dog looked.
That dog gave me a look. And now I hate Skyward Sword for the next 30 years. Until I start liking dogs that look like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just... Because I think more and more you're seeing... except for like, a few corporations and developers and stuff. I think you're seeing a lot of like... I don't want to say complete casualization, because that sounds like some kind of supervillain would say that.
Yeah, but I kind of like it, though.
Complete global casualization.
It's true, though.
Yeah, but like that's because the key is everyone wants to get that Wii money.
No, for real, everyone wants to get that Wii money. Because Wii has doomed us all.
Yeah, because that's you look at this console generation, especially the Xbox One, and they're like, we got to get in on that because that's pretty great,
dude. Like the thing is, the Wii didn't have microtransactions at all, though. Like now everyone's all over that because it's an obvious and proven business strategy, but like. The Wii was just like fun games that were like shovelware.
Yeah,
They were accessible.
I don't hate microtransactions though.
I don't hate them, but I'm super still irritated about this whole season pass not including all the stuff. That I feel like was a real low blow. I bought the season pass. Was like, now I can be done with this. Then I wasn't done with this. That's the problem.
Oh, I think you not paying enough attention because it's not like they hide it.
Dude, no, I did pay attention. I saw it before I bought it, and then I continued to buy it anyway. Like, I was irritated when I read that was the case. But every other game that has a season pass is not operated that way. It's giving you all the DLC. Every single time I've done it besides that.
That's not true.
It's true for me in my experience.
Oh, well, what other games have been like that? I didn't know you bought season passes for any other game.
Season passes for, what is it? Battlefield 3, which obviously doesn't have character packs, but any kind of, like, small thing it had, like a weapons pack or, like, a whatever thing it included. That was an EA game. You kidding me? And I have the BioShock season pass, and all of that DLC that's come out I've gotten.
Yeah, that's true. We're all rolling around.
We're doing our new...
in a bed of BioShock
here's the deal.
DLC.
I hate to completely change the subject. I almost don't think they're, like... I don't understand what the DLC for BioShock could even be. Like, I don't get what it would be.
Well, okay, so there's been very sparse information. I have been keeping up with it a teensy bit.
Like, there's, like, been no information.
There's been a little bit. Teensy bit. Actually, we should be hearing new news about that soon. Because
we should have been hearing new news about it, like, 2 months ago.
Dude, the game only came out in March.
That was 4 to 5 months ago.
It was 4 months ago.
It was almost 5 months ago.
Well, it came out towards the end of March.
All right.
Regardless, they didn't start making the DLC until after the game came out.
Which is good. I appreciate that. I'm not sitting here saying it's too soon or not. I'm not here complaining or anything. I don't know what they could do with it.
Well,
because there's a lot of people already complaining that it's taking too long, which I'm like, don't do that. That's wrong,
dude. But like, you look at Fallout. They had a wide berth between release and
they had a really wide berth. You're right.
Yeah, but between the original release and the first DLC,
dude, I was desperate for that DLC.
It was like 4 months
between. It's longer than that because the game came out in October and the first DLC came out around summer.
Yeah, it was like early spring because they released all of them.
I specifically remember we had a family party where I then didn't talk to any of my family and just played Dead Money. And that was a good party. Really good party. Yeah, then they talked
about... Yeah. So that was a big gap between there, so I don't know what people's problem is. Because they definitely didn't start working on those until the game was out.
Yeah, that's true. But I like... BioShock even is a super contained story.
So what I've heard so far about the BioShock DLC is that there's going to be a new AI character like Elizabeth, but it's going to be someone different.
Not sure how I feel about that.
And that's it so far. And that's just the first one. There's supposed to be 3 guys.
That's like the weirdest information you could have told me.
I don't know what. There's no other information else to tell you.
Is it going to still be in Colombia?
Probably.
Okay. Is it? I guess they're going to be big DLCs, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, because the only really DLC that I played, I never finished it, which is a shame. But the only DLC that I ever got for a BioShock game was Minerva's Den, and that
apparently is one of the greatest.
People love Minerva's Den. They hate BioShock 2, but they love Minerva's Den.
Apparently, that had a very, very large amount of content.
Yeah, and I think you're going to get that with the same kind of deal because I think it's going to be another, couple hour experience.
Dude, I'm surprised they haven't been doing like microtransaction weapons for that game too, because like you think they wouldn't care and they just add some random stuff.
I mean, they actually released a little thing like that. There's some content packs that you can get. I think some of them are actually free.
What?
Yeah, I think there's like a free like weapon upgrade packs. Like I think that's like pre-order bonuses. If you didn't get those, you can just get those now.
Oh, I guess I already got those, so I never noticed it.
I mean, you can check. I don't know if you might have to actively download them. But
you might be right. I mean, I haven't gone near my BioShock installation in quite a long time.
Yeah.
So anyway.
But yeah, I mean, it's
no. I forgot that DLC used to be a longer taking thing.
Yeah, I think we all been spoiled by having people work on it before.
Which is not. I don't think I approve of that. I mean, I know I don't approve of that, but I can't believe that. Okay, but like, I don't know. It's not so much that, it's that I really don't understand what they could do with it. Because BioShock's so contained. They do have a DLC out there. What do you know?
Yeah.
Comes with some guns that you already have. Nice.
Yeah, and some hats.
Oh, it comes with hats. Guys, here's my new pet peeve, dudes. Guys, you ready to hear another one of Tom C's random complaints? So on the Steam sale really taught me is that for some reason everyone's still doing stuff in Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, people still like Team Fortress 2.
Like seriously, guys, there's been a zillion games since Team Fortress 2. There's been a new Counter-Strike which everyone should be playing instead of Team Fortress. But also, now every single fudging game I'm going to go buy on Steam has to give me some dumb Team Fortress hat. I don't care about Steam Fortress, and I don't care about hats. Shut up with hats. Get out of my face. Because, dudes, you go on Steam and you look at Rome 2, which is going to be one of the greatest games of 2013. I'm predicting it right now, as long as it comes out in 2013, which it could easily be delayed. And so you look on that, literally the second biggest picture on its Steam page is two of those effing Team Fortress guys in funny hats. It's not like a picture of Caesar doing a dance or something, or a random gladius for aesthetic
Caesar
reason.
Dance.
Hey, look at that, it's a phalanx. No, it's some Team Fortress dudes. What is that? Get out of my face. I don't like Team Fortress. It's always down my throat.
Dude, it's too bad, because like Team Fortress is like one of the reasons why like Valve is like a thing.
Dude, I know, but like
everybody loves Team Fortress, even though it's not that great.
Apparently, it's like the mascot of Steam now. Which, fine, I guess everyone.
It's been that for a while.
I know everyone needs a mascot, I guess, for some reason. But like, it's like acting like if you have Steam, obviously you're playing Team Fortress. But Team Fortress is not that good.
I used to play it. I had fun with it.
I used to play it like for like a few days. I maybe have a couple hours.
I thought it was fun.
It's not really. It was like not addictive at all. It was like super. I don't know. It's not for me. But that's fine.
That's because I think it was too wacky for you.
It might be too wacky.
I think it was too wacky for you.
I'm not. I'm a very.
You're coming off like Battlefield.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, now I'm playing as the funny man spy. That's not the game for you.
I'm a very serious man. No jokes in my life.
You're not a gentleman.
No, and I can't deal with these comedy things. I'm not a fan of comedy in any of its forms. And so maybe that's it.
Yeah, but I think that's the same reason why I don't like Portal.
Yeah, no, well, Portal 1 I played and it was decent, but dude, I remember the orange box and how great that was?
Yeah.
Did you play the Portal in that?
The Portal?
Did you literally buy that just for Portal and then not play anything else?
No, I bought it for Team Fortress.
Oh yeah. Did you play Portal?
No, I never did.
Really?
Yeah.
It takes like 2 hours to beat.
I'm sure it does. I'm not
sure.
Here's
why I was.
I don't think my computer at the time could run it.
No, dude, you had the effing orange box. It came in the orange box.
Yeah, well,
because here's my complaint that I was going to get to is that for some reason you never played Half-Life 2, which was in the orange box, and Half-Life 2 was actually good. I think the problem is that like Valve doesn't want anyone to remember that Half-Life 3 hasn't come out in 65 years.
Yeah, and
so like they're just going on about how Team Fortress 2 was the biggest hit of the world when like everyone just wants a Half-Life 3 because Half-Life 2 is legitimately good.
Dude, isn't it? They don't even want like 3. They just want the next episode of 2, isn't it?
Yeah, because it was episodic until they didn't make another episode for 75 years.
Well, no, we had episode 1. Then 3 years later was episode 2.
Yeah, and
then
like,
they haven't come out with episode 3 yet.
Like, come on, guys, come on. Like, but really, Half-Life 2 is worth playing completely. Half-Life 2 is a good game. I never cared about it either until I just randomly started playing it one day. It's actually really good.
It just never really caught my interest.
Do you like science?
I do, to an extent.
Do you like scientists?
I do, to an extent.
Do you like crowbars?
I do, to an extent.
Do you like shotguns?
I do, to an extent.
Dune buggies?
I do, to an extent.
Ladies?
I do, to an extent.
Aliens?
I do, to an extent.
Well, then it's all for you.
To an extent, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just was never, because I was never really a Valve guy or like.
I was never either, and I still don't really think I am. If I don't like Team Fortress, apparently then I'm some kind of sinner.
I guess.
Ugh.
Dude, I think Team Fortress is kind of on its way out though.
I sure hope so. F that crap.
Because if I'm going by trends of certain people that I'm aware of,
you're a trend reader.
If I go by trends of people that I'm aware of, the people who used to play Team Fortress are now starting to move on to League of Legends.
Yeah, they're moving all their stocks from Team Fortress into MOBAs.
So I think that's what you're going to see,
dude. I think once a game like Team Fortress or anything for that matter, you start seeing them corporate seams of trying to make some more money off you. I think that turns people way off.
But for the most part, there wasn't really there wasn't more money to be made in Team Fortress.
Hats. People be buying all these hats, bro.
People don't buy hats, though.
They sure do. They pay real money for hats, dude.
They pay money to other players, but they don't pay it to Steam.
You think Steam doesn't get any of that hat money?
I don't think
You
they
think
do.
Steam isn't getting some hat money?
I don't know if they do or not.
Well, the way auction houses work in video games like that, like a Diablo or something, or Diablo 3, is that like the game takes a little cut of it.
It's entirely possible. I don't know. And quite frankly, I don't really care. It doesn't hold my interest long enough.
But do you guys care about us?
Do you care about us being happy?
Then you should rate us on iTunes.
You know what else, guys? It's the last week for the fundraiser.
Guys, our fundraiser is no joke.
It's a sequel to...
Some people think it's a joke, and those people are very, very smart people.
We're just so great.
I
But it's not a joke.
I guess it means we're always making jokes or something.
We do make a lot of jokes.
Yeah. It's no joke, guys. Please check out...
I don't hate that we're known as jokers.
No, as joke meisters. Please look at the video on our YouTube that explains the raffle. We've almost, guys, had the entire podcast paid off thanks to this fundraiser. And to everyone who's donated, we appreciate it super lot. 1 week left to make our dreams come true.
So close to it being over.
So close to this fundraiser being over. And guys, send us an email with your opinions on the show, opinions on us. Tom C., you don't like Team Fortress. I'm sending a missile to your email. Great. I would love to receive that missile.
I want that
I'm going to
missile.
reverse engineer it.
I want that missile.
I want you to send it to me because that's what I like to do.
Tom,
Because you know what? That rocket engine, it's almost as fast as our speed reviews.
Tom's top 10 greatest games brought to you by GameStop from
2000.
Number 10, Falcon 3.0.
Falcon 3.0 is the third version of the Blue Falcon, which is Captain Falcon's Falcon ship. Gets 3 out of 10. Sim City.
Sin City is the place that my priest told me not to go because it's bad. So I never actually went there. So 0 out of 10. Number 8, Half-Life.
Half-Life 1 is the prequel to Half-Life 2, but it actually came out after Half-Life 2. And Half-Life 2 is the only Half-Life that ever came out. So this game, it's not even out yet. 0 out of 10. Sid Meier's Civilization 1.
Sid Caesar's Civilization 1 was a groundbreaking television show from the 1950s that featured many young comedy writers such as Mel Brooks and Bob Hope, and was very funny at the time. Gets a 9 out of 10. Number 6, Diablo.
Diablo is a game about the devil, and as such, it's the most popular game to rock stars and drug addicts, and that's why you guys should never play it. 1 out of 10. Dune 2, The Building of a Dynasty.
Dune 2 is all about spice and sandworms. What else you gotta know? That's it. 5 out of 10. Number 4, King's Quest IV, The Pearls of Rosella.
It's Perils, and I initially read it as The Penis of Rosalia, and so that's why this game gets a 10 out of 10 for making me laugh.
Nailed it.
Myst.
Myst is really good. I don't know if it aged well, but it was really good back in the day. 10 out of 10. Number 2, Doom.
Doom is a game made by id Software, which I always thought was ID Software, which I thought was better, but since they screwed it up and call it id, they're getting a 0 out of 10. Quake.
Too soon.
We did it.
Guys, we did another episode.
We'll see you later.